Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could introduce yourself to my viewers and listeners.
This is J Money Boy Bobby here.
For sure, for sure. What's the word? Very, very frequent guest of the show, man. How you feeling, sure?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive, brother. What about you?
I'm great. I'm great. Positive is powerful though. That's powerful,
Yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Knowing your background and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And
Well, I'm a positive person for the most part,
yeah, for sure. But it's hard to stay positive, you know what I'm saying, going through, you know what I'm saying, the shit at a regular, you know what I'm saying, they go through coming up, man, in these urban communities, you know what I'm saying. So you definitely that's why I say it's a good thing, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true, brother.
Yeah. So let's just do some catching up, man. You know what I'm saying? Do some catching up, Joe.
All right.
The last time you was here, Shorty, man, we're gonna start that, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people be asking me, Shorty, like, bro, they be like, what's up with the face paint, Shorty? They be like, what's up with the face paint? You know, Shorty, it was some my OG asked about it. She was like, what's the guy with the face paint? I was like, that's my
Yeah.
homie Bobby Hill. So if you could just explain it, you know what I'm saying, for the people who like wondering like what's to it.
Oh, the face paint just come from like my imagination.
Mm.
However, I got like when I was little, I used to fuck with The Crow, like the actual movie The Crow.
Mm-hmm.
And like the little plot behind it and shit. Then like I'm a big fan of the Joker and shit. You feel me? Like I resonate with them two characters. So shit, one day I was just like, I'm just gonna attach this to me, to my persona as well. And it's different, it's just a form of expression. It's the artwork, trying to express this shit.
What has been the people response, like the people from the hood, you know what I'm saying, people on the block, the supporters, what has been their response?
Well, I get a little bit of both. I get motherfuckers, they be like, man, I hate when you do that shit type shit. Then I get motherfuckers that be like, just be like, wow. But like when I'm in public with this shit, like it attracts so much attention as well. Like motherfucker say all type of shit to me, like randomly. For the most part, like good shit though, you feel me?
So when you say in public, do you mean like at video shoots, or do you be like wearing that shit like when you go to the store and shit?
No, for like performances or like, studio time or some shit, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
sometimes I just, get in that mode. Motherfuckers just be like, I get in that mode and I just feel, I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm finna do it. You feel me?
Mm.
Motherfucking Uber will pick a motherfucker up. He like, this nigga got Uber. Hold on,
Oh, sure.
take a double up.
Yeah. Yeah. So Halloween was what? Yesterday, I know. Did you have that? Did you rock it for Halloween, or do you don't partake?
Nah, I ain't partake. And yesterday, you know, like I just was getting my little paper and shit yesterday. You know, take care of my little business.
All right, yeah, man. But still catching up, man. Still catching up, shorty. So a lot of people who are familiar with you from previously on the show, man, they familiar with you with your music, man. You know what I'm saying? You coming through, talking about your music, doing it in the booth. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the music side been like as of recently? You know what I'm saying? You working on any new projects, any new singles out? Like, what's the demonstration as far as the music?
Yeah, I got a single that I'm finna release real soon. And then I got some other shit. I got like two little EPs, that finna come out real soon too as well. I'm very active. I'm still very active. Um, creating my craft. Like that's my passion. So shit, like I stay engaged. I stay engaged in this shit.
Mhm. So, um, when you just there's a single, you got a single that just released or it's finna come out?
Now it's gonna come out in the middle of November.
Okay.
You know, you know, I'm gonna keep everybody informed, through my little social media platforms and shit.
Mm,
So yeah,
mm. Is that the beginning of a project? You know what I'm saying? Are you just sprinkling out singles? You know what I'm saying? You got something planned for the end of the year, or what's?
well, I do have like an agenda for the end of the year. Like, yeah. However, though, that's just its own a little single. Like, when that first one come out, you'll know the difference. It's gonna be singles, and then you gonna see a project. But I'm finna release a lot of music in between the time of before the release of this movie.
Mm,
You know,
mm, for sure. And we definitely gonna get into that. On the song though as well is featuring S Dot. I
my
know
boy.
y'all got a few songs together. If you could just talk about that chemistry, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all just send music back and forth and y'all just got on another one, or how did the whole project come about?
Man, that was some last minute shit. I've been put bro up on point like, man, Slam, I want you, I'm gonna need some of your time. Go ahead and put a 12 together, 16 together, whatever that was together. He like, yeah. And then shit, Perfect Cam, he was out here in the city. I'm like, man, I'm finna book, the session and shit. We went and laid that shit down. We did that shit in like, we wrote that shit in like an hour. But, it took us like 2 hours to record it type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Mm-hmm. Now, you mentioned, you know what I'm saying, a movie, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So if you could, it's something that's been under wraps, you know what I'm saying, pretty much. Well, y'all been working, but it's been under wraps to the public, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
you here, so I'm gonna let you debut it. I'm gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, put it out there. So if you could just let the people know what you've been working on for the past few months, the past year, what?
Yeah, been like 2 years in the making, bro. Now, uh, I've been very involved in the release of this new film called St. Moses the Black.
Mm-hmm.
Which St. Moses is an actual person, actually, he was an actual saint
Yeah.
from Ethiopia.
Yeah. So,
What up?
if you don't mind me asking, how did you get involved? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was doing a little security job. One of my coworkers, he was a he was a third guy, you feel me? And we got real tight and shit. Older guy and shit, but West Side type ass nigga, you feel me? Austin area type ass nigga, you feel me? And we got real tight and shit. So like a year later or some shit, like I ain't even working there no more. Like a year later, he just randomly called me like, man, we'll explain to me that he got this director or someone coming down here to Chicago. He know what I do. He know how passionate I am about what I do. Just writing it, like just writing in general. So he like offered me the opportunity. Well, yeah, extended the opportunity for me to come link up and help create. What this woman was working on at the time. Motherfucker don't know what she working on. Motherfucker don't even know how serious this shit is. You feel me?
Is that what you was thinking? Like, I don't know how serious this is, but I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, it's something. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with it and see what it come out to.
Yeah, cause you was getting paid to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just getting paid hourly to like help create a story, characters. You know what I'm saying? She wanted Chicago lingo,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a Chicago ass person, so
Yeah.
I did exactly what she asked of a motherfucker, bro.
Now, are you a fan of film and TV? Like, do you watch like any Chicago shows, like Chicago PD, The Shot? You watch any of that stuff?
I at points of time in my life, I did partake in watching like Chicago PD, a little bit of Chicago Fire and shit on the Shy, you know. Head yeah, like I'm a real, I support Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
like I support the city.
So I asked you that to say this. When I say this, that well, I asked you that to ask you another question, and that question is, what was it? What type of authenticity that you know what I'm saying, that you made sure you brought to the movie? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it that you knew about being a Chicago resident all your life that you brought to the set? Like, if you could test some things, like, do this instead of that, say this, and like, what's some things like that?
Well, uh, me and John, which y'all to get a chance to see who John is. Love that brother. You feel me? Real there. But anyways, motherfucker brought that Chicago energy, like our aura, like just our presence, our speech, like how we talk, how we stand, like how we think type shit. You feel me? Cause that shit was completely absent, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning. Like, and motherfucker gonna see what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just, to like really have a real representation of Chicago. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
For sure. Now, before we get into every role that you played in this film, you know what I'm saying, what hands you had in this film, man, if you could, like you was kind of mentioning it at the top, that say Moses the Black was an actual real person.
Yeah.
So if you could, you know what I'm saying, what kind of history did you learn, you know what I'm saying, in the mix of in this movie, if any, about, you know what I'm saying, the city or just stuff that was going on like back in them days?
Well, what I did learn is about. I only thought it was a Moses from the Bible, and I was finna say white Moses, but
Mm,
the Moses in the Bible ain't even white. So let's just put that out there.
for sure.
But I just, matter of fact, now that I think about it, that probably do make sense. But then it's an actual Moses as well from that's well worldly, like known and shit. That's from Ethiopia,
Mm,
and like the impact he left on this planet or on this earth, people praised it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
and his story was like a fucking murderer, rapist, and redeemed. Like as he got older and grew through time and shit, like seek like oneness with holiness, like God and shit. You feel me?
mm,
And he actually displayed that in the physical form. So the nigga was like a saint. His name all across the world, and
mm,
I believe it got something to do with the Orthodox church shit. You feel me? No,
mm,
I ain't with no religion type shit.
mm,
That's but the Orthodox some shit.
mm. So, so within this film, you wrote, you did music, and you are actually in the film. So let's break that shit down. What was your previous knowledge about writing movies, you know what I'm saying, before this? And was it easy? Was it hard? Did you have to get some lessons off YouTube or anything, or was it just natural? What was that process like?
No, so since the beginning, since we linked up and shit, I think I always kind of mentioned like, what I'm saying, like a stage of artist development and shit. You feel me? However, just developing the form of ex- like writing, expressing self. I was able to go through stages of that. Where a motherfucker evolved. So by the time that shit was brought to me, I done did that shit. Like I'm not sure how many times. Like a lot of times. And it was just fucking. It was easy. The shit she was just asking was easy.
Mm,
Like that shit. Like I have a night to come up with like a scene or some shit and
mm, mm.
do it.
So when you at night, when you coming up with this scene, like what you thinking in your head, shorty, just, you know what I'm saying, as you writing some shit that you know what I'm saying, that you probably twisting around some shit that you done seen or experienced your damn self. So it's like putting that shit like not on wax this time, but on paper to write and for another person to portray that. Like, what was you thinking when you was doing that shit? Like, nigga, this shit. Oh, sure. Like, was you making it over perfect? Was you trying to be natural with it? Like, what were some of the thoughts in your head when you was putting that shit together?
Yeah, I was like trying to,
Was you
keep up.
erasing shit like, oh no, I'm saucing that shit? Oh, sure.
No, that did happen. Like that happened even when I write like lyrics and
Oh,
shit.
bro.
But no, I was like trying to keep it was very important for me to keep like a sense of reality to, everything within the context of that plot. However, just a way of expressing it was like, you know, sometimes you might want to exaggerate shit, sometimes you want to put emotion and shit in certain areas to create the feel to the story, then bring it to life type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's just my imagination. Like I just zone out. It's like I just like this, and then shit just hit my brain
Mm-hmm.
and organize it.
So you never had writer's block? Like, you never had.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. I go through stages where I thought like I can't think of shit,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Or even though I force myself to, cause I could force myself to. However, I may not be doing my best when I'm coming like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I experience writer's block. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, also with the writing, shorty, did you get the bug? Like, did you know what I'm saying, after this project, did you start writing some more projects, you know what I'm saying? Or did you what's the vibes now as far as, you know what I'm saying, writing? Did you get the itch?
Well, yeah, I got the itch cause I'm writing daily, right? And
Well, you
that's
already was writing because the music, but as far as like writing, you know what I'm saying?
not yeah, just writing and shit, organizing shit. You feel me? Yeah, because it was a inspiring. It was like a surreal moment but a inspiring one as well because you know I can do this shit for real, Slam.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could do this shit.
Yeah. Now, how early in the process did you find out or did you know, you know what I'm saying? Because you said they brought you on because they wanted to bring some authenticity to the film, you know what I'm saying, helping you write. How early in the process did you find out that you was going to actually be in the film? And what was your response? Like, was it like, do you want to or do you not? Like, did I think about like, type shit? Like, what was it like, you know what I'm saying, getting that offer?
Well, initially from the get go, when I met the director, which her name is Miss Yelena, very beautiful spirit, like she an angel. Like we would develop a close connection, like immediately, So she, like she kept me in the loop the whole time. Like I'm a go-to motherfucker to her. You feel me? I'm a motherfucker. When she think of Chicago, she gonna hit my phone and woo type shit. You feel me? Ask my opinion, and shit. So she kept a motherfucker in the loop.
So what happened when she hit you up? She was like, "I want you to be in the film too," or
She told me that to my face.
and what was your response? Was it an automatic yes? Was you like,
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
act,
No,
I'm
hell
gonna
no.
act it?
Hell no. I was ready. I was just waiting for the moment, like, you know what I'm saying? I was ready for this shit. Like I worked my whole life for this type of shit.
Mm,
Like, and now that it was here, like, motherfucker be I expected this type of shit.
for sure.
Bro, great.
Yeah.
Not like this. However, though, I expected some form of like, a breakthrough type shit. Bro.
Mhm. Now, like you mentioned at first, you was kind of like, all right, I'm getting paid, real. But at the point where you found out like it's real deal, serious, heavy hitters involved, you know what I'm saying? Who did you share that news with? Did you want to share that news with anybody? Was it like a type thing that you had to like keep under wraps? You know what I'm saying? What was the initial response, and what was like the responses from the people around you?
Well, I did have to, keep it on the rap type shit, but within I was like excited and shocked because I want to tell every motherfucker, but like I knew better. But I did express certain shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm gonna get into some more questions pertaining to that, but we here getting the message out about the film, but y'all know we getting deep on this bitch, shorty. But what I wanted to know, you know what I'm saying, also with acting, shorty, when is it anything like you thought it would be versus, you know what I'm saying, watching movies all your life, you know what I'm saying, being on the other side of the screen versus actually being there? Is it like, man, this shit totally different? Or is it just like, man, it's just like I thought it would be?
Well, on like the production that I just worked with was like extremely like huge, like just the crew, like the set crew, like 100 motherfuckers. You feel me? Like big ass departments, big ass land, like airplane scripts on it. I'm like so. I never even imagined like that type of shit. Like I'm thinking of like how motherfucker I like the shit Bowen was just doing. You feel me?
Mm.
Like nah, love, but I ain't never. That shit
Yeah,
was
like
different.
small scale. You think
Yeah,
small scale?
that shit was different.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was different, bro.
Now, getting back to the movie, shorty, actually, actually acting in as the character in the film. Can you say who your the name of your character?
Yeah, yeah. My character Glow, and that's an honorary to one of my brodies. Yeah.
So when you playing Glow, shorty, in this film, shorty, was it hard not to be yourself instead of being Glow? You know what I'm saying? Or did you find yourself being yourself at times and you're like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting out of character, you know? Or is it easy to stay in character?
Well, the job that was asked of me was for me to be myself, like, like actually myself. And then the way I had described and created the character, it was like a portion of my identity in that as well. You feel me? A portion of my likeness in it and shit. So it was just natural type of shit.
Mhm. Now, you know what I'm saying? You mentioned, you know what I'm saying, this being a bigger movie than you thought it was gonna be. If you could just still talking about actually acting in the film, who are some of the people, you know what I'm saying, that's in the film and that you got to act with?
Oh shit! Oh, hey, hey, look. First and foremost, motherfucker was with 50. Motherfuckers got Wiz Khalifa.
Shout out to 50. That's like one of them. Like I don't look up to like niggas too much, but that's like my idol. I'm like I call myself the podcast 50 Cent. Shorty.
Yeah, he really inspired me to start rapping. That's how I started creating
Bro,
my
I
first
was just listening to Gary
lyrics and shit.
earlier.
Bro, like, but we got motherfucking Wiz Khalifa, Quavo, we got Corey Hendricks, we got motherfucking damn, I'm finna say Deontay Wilder. Like, it's a few motherfuckers in there.
Skrilla.
Oh yeah, Skilla. We got Skilla.
Oh, bro.
We got it's a few motherfuckers in there though.
So what was it like being around these big names, shorty? Cause like you know what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. We men, you know, bro. So you know we ain't finna over, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
overdo nothing. But like you said, that's 50. Like motherfuckers grew up to. So how do you like? How did you approach them? Like was it just like you know what I'm saying? What up, 50? Or was like damn 50 on, bro. I used to real on, bro.
Nah, well, nah, nigga was like shock type shit. However, It's just shit. He a man, I'm a man too. Shit, you feel me? And I'm gonna conduct myself in that manner and shit. And then I by my how much I was involved into the creation of the film and shit, like I was like in reasonable access to all this shit. Like, you get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. So like
Bro.
it became, what did it become, like, you know what I'm saying, normal after a while, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
just
it
being
was
around,
because
like,
we around each other every day. Like, you know, we out there, we all out there and shit. You feel me? We around each other like at least 10 hours a motherfucking day. You feel me? And shooting on set and shit, getting ready, conversing and shit. But because of my involvement, like I'm real close, like I'm in that circle, like that motherfuckers was supposed to meet me,
mm-hmm.
type shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Now,
Personally, type shit.
now,
Conversation wise, type shit.
still staying in that lane, you know what I'm saying, kind of, you know what I'm saying, it's like you the three-headed goat for this shit, shorty. You had the writing, the acting, and the music. Bro. So kind of like how I started off the last question, shorty. How early in the process, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, she brought you on, consulting, ruh, and then in the movie, you know what I'm saying? But now we got the soundtrack for the movie, music for the movie. Was that, how early in the process did that come about? Was that early in the writing process as well? Or did that something you was
Yeah.
like, oh damn, you do music too? Type shit.
Oh well, yeah. I had I was given an opportunity to display my art that I already got out and shit to her personally and shit. And when she got the chance to, she actually listened to the shit and she like really, 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 really liked the shit. Like really, really, really liked the shit type shit. So, you know, she was already exposed. So like she actually had me to write lyrics for the movie, which, Quavo, motherfucking Wiz, they gonna be rapping the lyrics that I put on, that I created throughout the movie and shit. And she asked me that. Like she knew what the fuck I did already, bro.
Mhm. Now, once you figured that out, you know what I'm saying? I know that had to affect your writing. Like, that had to have been the best writing you ever, you know what I'm saying? Shorty threw away 100 notebooks, bro.
Ah,
Oh,
what is
shorty.
yeah?
What was it like, you know what I'm
What is
saying? Knowing what these bars was finna be used for, where they was going, who finna hit this shit finna be heard, no doubt, over the world. You know what I'm saying? Did that affect your writing process in any way, shape, form, or fashion?
Well, initially, I ain't know what magnitude this shit was gonna come out. Like, I just, I just went in there and worked. Like, sometimes, I ain't probably, do the best of the best. You get what I'm saying? I just went in there and worked. You feel me? Cause I ain't know. Don't I ain't know. I thought it was just gonna be. You feel me?
So when he found out, he's like, "Damn, let me get that shit back. Hold on, real quick. Let me change something real quick."
I thought it was just gonna be like some Tubi shit. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I'm sure. Now,
This ain't no Tubi shit.
yeah, I know, bro. I was seeing, like, you know what I'm saying, even, you know what I'm saying, when it was under wraps, I was seeing like 50 was still posting like stuff on him on set. You know what I'm saying? He had posted a few things, even mentioned it. I saw it in a
Oh
couple.
my apps.
Yeah, I saw it in a couple
Yeah.
articles as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a big thing. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely got some anticipation behind it, on bro. So I'm definitely excited to see it, shorty. What what I also was gonna ask you, shorty. What I also was gonna ask you with the music, shorty. When, you know what I'm saying, when you've been doing music for as long as you doing music, right? And you know what I'm saying, once this shit break, you know what I'm saying, once this shit get to dropping, shorty, are you anticipating, you know what I'm saying, the change of the people around you? Are you anticipating that? Or you think it's gonna be the same? You know what I'm saying? You think people gonna start cousin out the woodworks type shit? Or you think, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be Like, do you feel like the same people that have been supporting you the whole way through gon' is gonna be new supporters, like people trying to support you now because you doing your thing, or I know I just made that question long as hell.
Nah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some motherfuckers that probably like wanna I don't know get within the circle and shit. But shit, I'm just taking it one day at a time, brother. Like all that shit ain't really done on me yet. I
Mm-hmm.
experienced I experienced the normal shit I've been experiencing for the most part. You feel me? However, though shit changing though, you get what I'm saying?
It's gonna change even more, shorty.
I know.
Oh, bro. I
What?
wish we could fast forward on, bro. Like we could take a nap and this is the premiere on, bro. So I better get a ticket, shorty.
I think we gonna do a premiere in New York, and I believe we gonna do one out here in Chicago.
Man, just give me a ticket, shorty. I don't care if I gotta work, if I gotta get a press pass and gotta be like this all night, shorty.
Nah,
Whatever,
it's not.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, shorty. So
Oh yeah. This. Yeah.
yeah, so have you anticipated the type of, you know what I'm saying, support like the fans you gonna get, you know what I'm saying, after it dropped? Like have you taken that in yet, or you just like you said taking it one day at a time?
I mean, sometimes I think that far ahead, and I got an idea. However, I don't really know like how that's gonna like feel. I be getting a little taste of it though. You feel me? Well, motherfuckers get excited. Well, cause it'll be motherfuckers up there. They don't even know me, right? But like, they like, oh, can I get a picture? I
Bro.
love my daughter, love you. And I'm like, your daughter don't even know the fuck. You don't even know the fuck.
Oh, bro.
Motherfucker, yeah, though. But yeah,
I'll just be having my phone up, like just following on the ground. Everybody said, boom, 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 hit all that.
yeah. I like with that social media shit. I gotta really focus on that more. Like take it a little more serious type shit.
Don't trip. I'm gonna make you a keychain. I don't wanna what?
I had like,
Motherfuckers just gotta scan it and they can just get your IG and follow you. Bro.
oh yeah, that's
Like,
cool.
what's your shit? You ain't gotta pull out your phone, none. They
Oh,
just scan their shit. You go.
that's what I was saying, son.
Shorty. Hell yeah, shorty. So let's talk about the movie real quick before we get up out of here, shorty. What was your favorite part about working on the movie?
Just the environment, the first of all the crew, the crew set, however you say that shit, the wonderful, like very polite, like very attentive. And like, they make a motherfucker feel special. Like, damn, you just get like you getting catered to, bro. Like
They had like hair and makeup,
all that type of
unlimited
shit,
snacks.
all that,
Bro,
all that
mm,
expensive meals.
you know, fast. Slamming.
What's them called? Them country clubs, all that shit, bro.
Yeah. Now, now with the movie getting ready to premiere, shorty, have you already like been thinking about your next role or your next project you gonna write on or the next, you know what I'm saying, next soundtrack you gonna work on? Have you thought about that?
Well, I got some shit, in the making, and like some shit, that's damn near solidified. However, my focus is like back to the music type shit,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever I come across, cause like I'm with like a actor union or some shit now. You feel me?
Oh yeah, bro, you in
Yeah,
the union, bro. Yeah, you
yeah,
gone, shorty.
yeah. I know.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know that, but
you gone, shorty.
so whatever opportunities do come back my way, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, you know,
Yeah,
considering.
yeah. For sure, man. That's big, shorty. That's big. When can we expect to see this movie in theaters?
I believe in January, like the end of January. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited to see yourself on the big screen? Is you nervous? You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually am.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Like even for the premiere, like I'm looking forward to it. Uh, It's great quality, like.
Yeah.
And then I was just seeing pieces of the shit, like when we was filming the shit, like when playback go watch this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like amazed the angles, like
Yeah.
it's a very serious project, like.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, cause nigga look good on that camera, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Now, did you ever fuck up on set that they were like, goddamn, Bobby, do it again?
Well, oh no, not to that type of extreme, but I did have some, moments where I fumbled,
Yeah.
but no, for the most part, hell no. Like the shit she asked me, just like what, like the shit I do regularly, you know.
Yeah. You ain't tripping nothing, trip and fall. You ain't got no bloopers or nothing.
What you mean?
Like trip and fall during the scene.
Oh no, hell no. Oh no. Well, it's a part like an altercation with me and Wiz Khalifa. You feel me? Well, it get physical and shit.
Mhm.
But no,
So he be doing that box. Did you like
yeah.
feel that shit when y'all was like fake tussling? Did you just like feel it, or you like yo, I still?
I mean, shit. I felt like he can hold his own type shit. You feel me?
Mhm.
But it was acting.
Yeah. Yeah. Say, be careful. You be doing that jujitsu shit.
Nah, yeah. I be seeing that shit on like on his social medias and shit. But no, like he do that shit for real. Like him and Deontay Wilder gonna be in that bitch boxing.
Mhm.
Bro. And he playing first off. Wiz playing the character I created 2-3.
Mhm.
2-3 is the nigga that's tatted on my ass line. And that's who the fuck Wiz playing.
Mhm.
That's my boy. I fuck with him. Bro.
Did Wiz bring 2-3 to life like you wrote it, or did you think he did it better, or was it just like you wrote it?
Nah, I mean, Wiz did his shit. He did his thing. Like, they ain't from Chicago, so they mannerisms and they dialect, not similar to ours. You feel me? However, he did his shit, like, and he took that shit serious. Like, he was serious, and I appreciate that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that a lot.
For sure, for sure. Now, once once you know what I'm saying, y'all finished the wrapped on the set. Do y'all get to like watch the movie like before the the premiere or like the anything like that, or do you just wait till the premiere and you get to see it then?
No, I gotta wait to see that shit. So if they is doing that shit, I didn't get invited to it. Oh, bro.
For
But
sure.
no, for the most part, yeah. I mean, Miss Yelena, we in contact, on a weekly basis. She expressed to me like how far the film have come along and like how well it's looking and shit. So like, I don't get to see that motherfucker. You feel me?
For sure, for sure. So, what's the title again?
It's St. Moses the Black.
In theaters January 2026.
Across the country, like on each
Nationwide.
country.
Nationwide. I mean,
No,
yeah,
on each,
worldwide.
yeah, worldwide.
Worldwide release.
Worldwide.
Starring Bobby Hill, Wiz Khalifa,
Oh
produced
my
by 50
apps.
Cent,
Yeah,
Oh My Epps,
yeah.
Quavo.
Type
Bro,
shit.
I'm sure my wind blew my notes away, y'all. Forgive me. I'm shorty, but I'm gonna start writing them on my phone. But yeah, shorty, I definitely appreciate you coming through, you know what I'm saying? Breaking this shit here. You know what I'm saying? Before you
Yeah.
go, is there anything you wanna touch on?
Yeah, like this something for the city. Like I ain't with all that extra shit. This something for the city, bro. And like this gonna hit different. That's what I gotta say. St. Moses the Black, like tap into that, like for real.
For sure, for
I
sure.
just sounded like I was from New York.
Yeah. On sure. You getting ready for your next role, bro. Yeah,
For
on
real,
sure.
B.
You paid the full part too. 50 say he working on that shit, shorty.
Oh no, yeah.
Uh,
I was able to chit chat with him and shit. And, he mentioned a few little ideas. You feel me?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Well, I definitely appreciate your time, man. We got more shit cooking up, man. For you slide, let the people know where they can find you, where they can find the music, all that good shit.
I'm J Money Boy, Bobby Hill, JMB. You can find me on like Instagram, all that shit. Just type in that JMB Bobby Hill. And I'm on all platforms and I'm finna have a lot of new shit as well. So like just put my shit in your search bar. I should pop up. Like, oh bro.
For sure, for sure. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yes, sir.
A minute.
Oh well, brother.
Gang.